So today we are taking Highway 58 to the Cascade Lakes Scenic Byway, and that's going to take us into Bend, Oregon. It'll be about 2 hours, so it says if we don't stop. You know the way I ride, it'll probably be more like 3. But we're going to get into Bend, Oregon, and I'm going to buy a brush because my brush got stolen way back in Northern California on July 9th. Now today is July 15th, which means I haven't had a chance to comb my hair in almost a week. All right, moving on. When it comes to the bike, she's a Royal Enfield Himalayan dual sport, 411 cc's. She's been an absolute dream. Thank you so much, Royal Enfield. This bike has been doing exactly what I needed and wanted to do. It's not too tall of a bike, so I can touch both my feet to the ground when I come to a stop, which is nice, but it still has the clearance for me to so far get up and above anything and everything that I've needed to. I've taken it off-road several times looking for free camp spots, finding free camp spots. So far she's been a dream. I have a Pelican case on the back of the bike right here, and that's where I keep my electronic valuables such as my laptop and my drone and some of my other cameras. And then I have 2 stock provided by the company hard panniers on the side, and that's where I keep a lot of my tools. I also keep stuff in there like my solar shower, my stove with a little pot and pan for cooking and heating water, and then I've got my 2 medium-sized 30-liter yellow dry bags which go on top of the panniers. And that's where I keep the stuff that I'm using the most often. That's where I keep my clothes, and that's also where I keep my camping gear. And the bike's not too heavy. I've been able to get it off-road, even fully loaded down. I've even been in sand with it fully loaded down. We've been able to do both on-street and straight off-road when it comes to finding campsites and things like that. So far, it's been working out like a dream. All right, guys, so this is your update. Today's date is July 15th, 2019. All right, guys, let's get back out on the road. So we're on the Cascade Lakes Scenic Byway, and we come to this area they're calling a lava flow, and there's just these huge, never-ending mounds of huge lava rock. It's just been going on for miles.
That little red dress, them stiletto heels, make me wanna know how your loving feels. Beg, borrow, or steal. Beg, borrow, or steal. For a love like yours, I'd beg, borrow, or steal. Baby, you didn't hear me, baby. Beg, borrow, or steal. Beg, borrow, or steal.
free camping spot just outside of Bend, Oregon. Pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty easy.
Should I get up and run? Stop dead right before it had begun. I was the morning dove, and you were the hope chasing me through the air. You loved like you didn't care. Different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of.
Today I am very grateful for having found this spot. It's so peaceful here. I could just hang out here all day. So guess what? I think I will. Water is perfect. The air is perfect. There's no mosquitoes. Thank God, hallelujah. I'm at this little day use spot right here on the river. My motorcycle right there. Just chilling, and the river literally right there. This is about as good as it gets for me, folks. This is like a dream. The bike has been running like a dream. No problems at all. Not even a flat tire. Here we've been 1,700 miles and we haven't had any issues. What a dream, man, what a dream. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what we came here for. I'll tell you what, you guys, even while I was planning this all out, there's no way I could have known it was gonna be like this. This is incredible. Rock and roll.
When I met you, when we started off, it sure was a different kind of love. Should I get up? Should I get up and run? Stop dead right before it had begun. I was the morning dove, and you were the heart chasing me through the air. You loved like you didn't care. Different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of
Warm water showers, clean fresh clothing, fully charged everything. I don't know how it happened, folks, but I'm one day ahead of schedule. It's actually kind of a gift from God because I was just thinking, I really wish I could just have one more day here. Just one more day, a do-nothing day. A day where I don't go anywhere and I don't load my bike down. I just go play in the water because that's what we like to do. And as it turns out, I get my wish fulfilled today's gonna be that day. Another beautiful day at the river. Well, we got some rain last night, and it was both good and bad. That's my wet tent. Decided to make best use of this shelter here to rinse, scrub off, and dry my tarps and tents. Thank you very much. However, we're still gonna go into town to the laundromat and wash and dry my sleeping bag and blanket. I'll come back over here to my private residence over here afterwards, and I'll go take a nice warm shower over there in the building behind those trees. And then I'll pack up all my stuff and I'll get out of here. She likes the rain. Gave me a chance to be able to get in there and take out all the dirt and bring back that luster, that sheer black, man. She was a black wolf.
You didn't care. A different kind of love. A different kind. It was such a different kind of love. Nothing's easy, never is. But some love is haunted from the start. From the get-go to the final blow, yeah, you got a different kind of heart. You were a merry-go-round. I was the fire that burned you to the ground. We loved like we didn't care. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, it was such a different kind of love. A different kind of love. When I met you, when we started off, it sure was a different kind of love. Should I get up? Should I get up and run? Stop it right before it had begun.
We're here at a beautiful campsite where the Deschutes River empties out into the Columbia River. The wind today was really, really strong. I mean, strong enough that it would start to blow me over just while I was standing still, standing up on my own 2 feet. Now I'm getting pushed around with traffic all around me, going through tunnels, And the wind in the tunnels was gnarly because the wind backs up against the mountain right there, and you get this strong surge of wind right before you enter the tunnel. And then inside the tunnel is like a vacuum. All of a sudden you're just like, there's no wind at all, and all this fighting and pushing you've been doing against the wind, you just release, and it's like you're floating. And then you get out of the tunnel, and again the wind hits you really hard, and you're fighting. The wind, when it's coming kind of head on, it can switch on you. So at 1 second it's pushing you to the left, and then literally the next second it's pushing you over to the right, and then a big truck comes barreling down on you and it pushes you over again. So today there was just a lot of fighting the wind. It gets fatiguing. Today was really beautiful. We saw a huge variation in the ecology. We started off in Oregon farmland with such thick forest, and then these valleys with just open farms. And there's still a lot of pine forest and lots of green. And then we got out here after being on the Columbia River, the old Columbia River Highway, for a little while. And it's just open grassland, just for miles and miles and miles, just rolling hills of grassland. And I've also been seeing lots of birds of prey. Then my route, which is awesome. Today I was taking all these turns, staying off of the main highways, staying on all these little surface streets, all these county roads. And I'm thinking to myself, how did I ever plan this? I mean, this is beautiful. This is perfect. I'm out here. I've gone from Southern California all the way now to I'm almost in Washington, and I have spent minimal time on the main highways. Very little. It's all been on these surface streets, these county roads, these obscure little no-name highways that have barely anybody on them, and just take you through some of the most gorgeous, awe-inspiring scenery you've ever seen in your life. And it emptied out here into this beautiful campground. $10 per night. There are hot showers. I'm getting pretty close here to getting to Wallowa. I can never say that right. Wallowa. Getting pretty close to the powwow grounds. I should be there in 2 days. And then from there, after that, 3 days. After that, I'll be in Sand Point, northern Idaho, to go see my father's land. Then I'll be spending all of August up there in the lake country, up around Pend Oreille and Priest Lake, and all the different rivers that are running around up there. So many free campgrounds, and such beautiful country for riding. In fact, this has all been incredible. Oregon is beautiful. I am so glad that I saw Oregon the way I did, pretty much off highway, away from the main routes. And now I get to enjoy my Thai food, which I stopped and picked up along the way. Some pad kapow, Thai chicken basil with rice. And then that's it, folks. In for the night, ready to do it all again tomorrow. This is a much better ride than the first half of the day. There's still a few trucks out here, but the traffic is nothing like it was on the interstate. Life gets a whole lot better when you get out here in the countryside, folks. This is beautiful. Well, I told the guy at the gas station my destination was Sand Point. And he said, oh, you can be there in 5 hours, 4.5 to 5 hours from here. And of course, he's thinking about going 75 on the interstate. And I'm just thinking, yeah, I'll be there in about 4 days. All right, guys, this is home. This is what we call a shotgun campground, because this could go one of many ways, one of which may include getting woken up with a shotgun in my face. There was one road that was marked private property, and I did not go that way, and I'm only about 100 meters away from the highway. There's nothing but the sounds of nature, and it does not seem like there's any human presence nearby. But we'll find out. Good morning. I hope you slept better than I did. Word of the day is brr. We made it. We survived the night, and it's now about 5:30 a.m. and we're waiting for the sun. I can't wait for those first rays of sunlight to touch my skin. Today we are going from our secret camping spot to Wallowa Powwow grounds. It's about 80 miles away. It'll take us about 90 minutes, and then we're going to join the powwow before heading off to Idaho in the morning. And today, the topic of the conversation is hypothermia. How not to freeze your ass off in the morning on a motorcycle. Ooh, it's fucking cold. Jesus God, man, it's cold. I've got to stop like every 5 miles in the sun and just thaw out. I would stop every mile if I could, but it'd take me too long. Day 2 here at the Nez Perce Powwow, and I'm waiting for my breakfast burrito at the little vending area. Last night was beautiful. This valley is gorgeous. Wallowa, Oregon. You have to come here at some point, you guys. It is a really special area. And the Nez Perce, their territory extended really from Canada all the way down to central Mexico, and from the Pacific Ocean all the way inland to the Great Plains. And this was their summer hunting grounds. They're so blessed, such beautiful land from their original territory as their homeland now. So this is a very special place to have a powwow, and the energy is so healing. There's some real powerful medicine being shared here in the drum beats, in the dancing itself, in the singing in their voices, in the event. The whole thing is really very beautiful medicine and so healing. If you ever get a chance to come to a Nez Perce powwow, I would say do it. They totally bring you in and include you and make you feel like you're a part of the tribe. And from here, this is my last day in Oregon. We go into Washington and then into Idaho. So this is it for episode number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications, because these videos, they don't come out at a scheduled time. It's just whenever they're ready. So thanks for watching. I will see you soon.